Vanakkam, Namaskara, good afternoon and a big welcome to So South India. Today I'm Nagarjun Dwarkanath bringing you all the South news and the single window and the gateway to everything that dominates here in the southern part of India. And joining me today are Anaga Keshav from Chennai, Shibi Mol from Trivandrum, Apurva Jayachandran also in Chennai, and very soon Pramod Madhav will be joining us also. The team of reporters are tracking the election-bound states of Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Big days because the Prime Minister has just finished his speech in Kerala and he will be heading to Tamil Nadu. All that and lot more in the next 30 minutes. Let me go across to Anaga Keshav first. Anaga, what's the headline for the day from the state of Tamil Nadu?
Well, in fact, Prime Minister Modi is sounding the poll bugle for Tamil Nadu. He is going to be here in Madurantakam. So he was in Kerala this morning. After that, he'll be taking a chopper and then landing in Madurantakam, where there is a grand event that Prime Minister Modi will be taking part in. I'm reporting from the location and we'll be getting you all inputs about Prime Minister's event in Tamil Nadu.
We also have Pramod Madhav, who's been travelling across the length and breadth of Tamil Nadu as well, covering all the colours of the politics. Pramod, you're once again on the road. What do you have for us today?
Well, Nagarjun, it's very clear that Tamil Nadu is filled with politics and colour, and as Naga clearly said, the Prime Minister is going to be in Tamil Nadu very soon. But even before that, there are quite a lot of developments, which includes also MNREGA, for which Apurva will give more information, and also we have a detailed package from Dharmapuri district, Nagarjun.
Apurva Jayachandran, what's the top headline from Chennai?
Well, in fact, the Tamil Nadu Assembly had a very important resolution today, this regarding the Ramji Bill. In fact, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin had announced, a resolution to oppose the Ramji Bill and bring in the MNREGA scheme as well. A lot of important developments that took place in the Assembly with heated discussions on this resolution that has been introduced by the Chief Minister.
We also have Shibi Mol from Trivandrum. Shibi, just moments ago, the Prime Minister finished his speech in Kerala. That's the first big speech and the rally that the BJP and the NDA party kick-started in Kerala. What are the takeaways? What's the headline from Kerala?
Well, Naga, it's definitely Prime Minister's visit to Thiruvananthapuram that's making headlines in the state. He, in his speech, as expected, he launched a scathing attack against the left and the Congress, saying that they only have different symbols, but ideologically and in practice, they are both the same. In other news, we also have a very important story of a rebel, a difference of opinion taking place in the Congress, with Shashi Tharoor being upset about the way he was treated during the Mahapanchayat, which Rahul Gandhi attended this week earlier in Kochi. He had skipped today's meeting called by High Command for the state leadership to discuss the Kerala Assembly elections.
Well, let's kickstart the bulletin with news from Tamil Nadu, where the Prime Minister will be reaching in any hour from now, and Pramod Madhav will take it from here.
Thank you, Nagarjun. It is much about everything in the state of Tamil Nadu, as the Prime Minister is on his way to Tamil Nadu. And interestingly, even a couple of days ago, Piyush Goyal was here and he made sure that the existing Rainbow Alliance of NDA stays firm. And that's how he was able to bring it back. PMK once again, AMMK once again, GK Vasan's party along. So, and last we speak, the Prime Minister is on his way to Tamil Nadu. However, amidst all this, there is a major development when it comes to the Tamil Nadu Assembly, and that is the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin bringing a resolution against the Ramji program that was earlier. He claimed it was Mahatma Gandhi, the MNREGA, and right now he says that it is actually an attack to remove the Gandhi's name from it. And also not just that, he says that the actually way of trying to bring in the state government to contribute 40% of this will not work. And a more scathing attack by the Chief Minister also we could see on the Twitter, as he raised a lot of questions against claiming or blaming the union government. Here's what the Chief Minister said.
It's a
colorful day in Madurantakam, which is about 140 kilometers from Chennai. Why? Because Prime Minister Modi is going to be here in just moments from now to sound the poll bugle for Tamil Nadu. In fact, the alliance leaders of BJP are also going to be here. Edappadi Palaniswamy, PMK's Anbumani Ramdas, AMMK's Titi Vidyanakaran, all the leaders of the alliance parties of BJP are going to be here along with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, sounding a poll bugle for the state of Tamil Nadu. In fact, there is song, dance, celebration. The energy is just high here ahead of Prime Minister's arrival in order to welcome him. Annamalai has already arrived. BJP's Minister L. Murugan has also arrived to the venue. In fact, a lot of other alliance leaders are on their ways. What we are told, the energy is running very high. There are huge cutouts of Prime Minister Modi, of the alliance leader in state, Edappadi Palaniswamy, and PMK's Anbumani Ramdas. And also AMMK's TTV Dinakaran's cutout is also here, signaling a grand welcome for the alliance leaders of BJP. In fact, Piyush Goyal was here in Tamil Nadu just ahead of Prime Minister's arrival. He was there on ground in Chennai to sort of cement the alliance between TTV Dinakaran and BJP, and therefore it's a grand welcome here for the Prime Minister to sound a poll bugle for the state of Tamil Nadu.
தேசத்தந்தை மகாத்மா காந்தி அவர்களின் பெயரை நீக்கி பல்வேறு உள்நோக்கங்களை கொண்டு இத்திட்டத்திற்கு வளர்ச்சியடைந்த இந்தியா ஊரக வேலைவாய்ப்பு உறுதி மற்றும் வாழ்வாதார இயக்கம் ஊரகம் BBG ராம்ஜி என பெயர் மாற்றம் செய்யப்பட்டு உள்ளது. மகாத்மா காந்தி அவர்கள் இந்த தேசத்திற்கு வகுத்து தந்த கொள்கைகளையும் வழிகாட்டிய பாதையையும் எப்போதும் நினைவுகூரும் வகையில் இத்திட்டம் மகாத்மா காந்தி பெயரிலே தொடர வேண்டும் என்றும் ஒன்றிய அரசை இப்பேரவை ஒருமனதாக வலியுறுத்துகிறது.
I'm joined by my colleagues Apurva Jayachandran and Anaga Keshav. First, Anaga Keshav, you're on the ground at Madurantakam. The Prime Minister is going to visit anytime. But what kind of messages is it going to give to the NDA alliance and as politically for the state of Tamil Nadu, Anaga?
Well, it's a huge political signaling because this is the day when the BJP is formally sounding the poll bugle for Tamil Nadu. In fact, we are just moments away from Prime Minister's arrival. He is going to be taking a chopper and then arriving in Madurantakam. All the preparations are fully decked up. Security has been beefed up. In fact, the whole atmosphere here, Pramod, is very, very colorful because it's not just BJP now. There's also PMK, there's AMMK, ADMK as well. It is a very, very colorful day here in the town of Madurantakam. It's about 140 kilometers from Chennai. In fact, it's a very, very tiny town that has been fully decked up ahead of Prime Minister Modi's arrival. We can also expect some sort of fiery speech from Prime Minister today, given the fact that this is the first such election campaign by the Prime Minister. Make no mistake, we can expect some fiery speech from the Prime Minister attacking the ruling dispensation.
Can I expect that from there? Thank you, Anaga. Please just stay with us. And also, we also have Apurva Jayachandran. Apurva, you were in the assembly earlier. This at a time when the Prime Minister is going to be in Tamil Nadu. The Chief Minister has brought this resolution claiming that the name Gandhi should continue for MNREGA. What more developments do we have in this story?
Well, in fact, Pramod, it's an important and an interesting day here in Tamil Nadu Assembly. In fact, the Chief Minister has just introduced a resolution on the same as well. Remember, there has already been quite a lot of discussion regarding the Ramji scheme and the re-implementation of MNREGA. In fact, the Chief Minister has said that this new scheme that has been implemented, the Ramji Bill, it is extremely difficult for the Tamil Nadu government in terms of the finances as well. In fact, he says that this is not just the DMK-led, alliance here, but also in across various other states as well. This Ramji Bill that had been introduced is bearing a burden on the state exchequer, and that it is giving problems for the farmers, the workers as well when it comes to the implementation of this bill, and that it had already been rejected and opposed by not only DMK but several other parties as well. Yet the bill continued to go on, which is why the Chief Minister has called for re-implementation of the MNREGA scheme. He says earlier on, the MNREGA scheme, there was 100% that was being borne by the central government, but with the Ramji Bill that had been introduced, the 60-40 ratio out there is definitely going costly for not only the state governments but also for the people as well, which is creating a lot of disturbances, is what the Chief Minister has gone on and stated. He has in fact slammed the union government, saying that implementation, despite several voices who were against and opposing this bill, was nothing but the kind of attitude that the central ruled BJP government is showing towards non-BJP states and towards the public as well, is what the Chief Minister has stated. In fact, this resolution has just been introduced in the Tamil Nadu Assembly by the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, and we're also hearing a lot of arguments regarding the same on this. Pramod.
Certainly, Apurva, we are going to expect more such stories, but the important aspect is time is of the essence here, because on one side we have the Prime Minister almost going to land in Tamil Nadu, and here we have the Chief Minister raising a lot of questions about aims, about various issues, about the funds that is required for Tamil Nadu, and now he has also brought in a resolution in favor of MNREGA and against Ramji. And the next story is also politically very high voltage story, as on one side it was TTV Dinakaran who 2 days ago joined the NDA alliance. But before that, almost a week ago, TTV was rebelling against Edappadi K. Palaniswamy. He said that he will not accept EPS as the NDA's lead or the Chief Minister candidate. In fact, he went ahead and used this harsh statement, claiming that to join alliance with AIDMK or EPS once again is like hanging himself. That made a lot of issues, that created a lot of issues in the state of Tamil Nadu, especially within the NDA. But Piyush Goyal was able to make sure that TTV Dinakaran is once again within NDA. Not just that, TTV Dinakaran also accepted that he is ready to bury the differences, bury the hatchets. However, this seems to have not gone well within AMMK, as the party's Deputy General Secretary Mark Raja has now rebelled. Not just rebelled, he had gone ahead and joined the DMK alliance. He has joined actually the DMK party itself, and here's what happened.
சென்னை போறேன் 2 நாள் கழிச்சு சென்னையில மாவட்ட கழக செயலாளர் தலைமைகள் நிர்வாகிகள் கூட்டம் முடிந்த பிறகு உரிய பதில் உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கும். பாரத பிரதமரோட மீட்டிங் பொதுக்குழு நடக்குது தேசிய ஜனநாயக கூட்டணியோட, அதுக்கு உங்களுக்கு அழைப்பு வந்ததா ஐயா? இல்ல தேசிய ஜனநாயக கூட்டணியில இருந்து யாராவது உங்ககிட்ட பேசியிருக்காங்களா?
Apurva Jayachandran is once again live with us. Apurva, it seems like on one side, when TTV, like within AMMK, we could see rebellion coming up. But at the same time, we also heard O. Pannirselvam, who was once NDA's favorite, not being invited for the Prime Minister's program. This is a very big deal. And now he claims that he will go to Chennai and he will meet the press. Earlier, it was said that TTV Dinakaran and OPS might join alliance with TVK. Is that the reason a rebellion is now sparking within AMMK?
Well, in fact, Pramod, if you see, the AMMK has once again joined the NDA alliance here after, a large gap there. We had already seen how there had been tensions that were arising within the NDA there when it came to even the possibility of TTV Dinakaran and AMMK being initiated back into the NDA after a strong opposition there by, opposition leader Edappadi K. Palaniswamy, who also happens to be AIADMK's chief. But despite all of those differences, now it looks like all of them have agreed to bury the hatchet, and they've now gone ahead and formed an alliance. But this alliance comes at a cost for TTV Dinakaran, because remember, his close aide and former Deputy General Secretary there, Manik Raja, has not only quit from the party, but he's also gone ahead and joined with the DMK there. And, we're also seeing a statement that has been issued by TTV Dinakaran, wherein he has gone ahead and stated that Manik Raja had, acted in an, anti-party value, and which is why there has been a lot of, and he has been expelled from the party, is what TTV Dinakaran has stated in the statement. Not only that, this looks like it sure has cemented a way for AMMK back into the NDA. But how long will the cracks be sealed? Will it be a permanent fix that we saw Piyush Goyal coming here and speaking with the party members and going, or is it just a temporary fix, something that they will have to wait and watch if the leaks and the cracks widen ahead of the Tamil Nadu elections? Pramod.
Well, thank you, Apurva, for those all updates. But one thing is very clear: when it comes to politics, it is more like a non-Newtonian fluid. It cannot be solid or it cannot be liquid. It's something in between. That's what we could see from years of covering the experience. And talking about that, Election Basha, as promised by India Today, we have gone to Dharmapuri district for this particular session. And what we are trying to bring from there is the actual value of water and how one district had a solution, still has a solution for the water necessity for across the state, and also about the tribals issue, which is unfortunately not for the state of Tamil Nadu, but an issue for the entire India, and what happened over there, and how is their life, and what are the needs of these people. Election Basha brings to you from Dharmapuri district. A century-long issue that has been plaguing the state of Tamil Nadu is water management, and that has become a very big issue between two states as well. One is Karnataka and the other one is Tamil Nadu over the river Kaveri. In fact, through Karnataka, what happens is that it starts at Talakaveri and it follows a path. Apparently, while we are fighting for the Kaveri water year after year, almost a decade ago, a plan was placed in this particular location where I stand, and that is about the Rasimanal Dam. And had it been constructed, this entire place would have been completely different, just like how we saw with Mullai Periyar Dam. In fact, this is a kind of a topographical map with bumps and the hillsides and everything that was categorically and characteristically done over here. We've been told by Kamarajar, the former CM, back in 1960s, and it actually shows that this is a place Talakaveri actually enters, and slowly as it moves, you could see sort of kind of like deep gorges at this location, which is called as the Megatatu region, which we also shown you earlier, where Karnataka wants to construct a dam, and it's still being a very big issue between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, as Tamil Nadu is not agreeing to it. However, a plan had been earlier devised as this water was flowing through Megatadu to this particular region. There is a kind of a flat bed over here with two gorges that is actually already ready, and had there been a dam constructed on this particular site, it would have been called as a Rasimanal Dam, a kind of project for which the foundation was laid back in 1960s during the period of Kamarajar. And had this dam been constructed, water could have been used for both Tamil Nadu and to Karnataka. Almost a decade ago, this plan for a dam over Rasimanal was laid. However, after consecutive change of power over here, the governments and such, consecutive promises are being made, but the people claim that it is not being implemented. Let's just go and see how fertile this particular area is and what is the amount of water that actually flows through this, because they very clearly say close to 93 TMC of water is being lost to the Bay of Bengal every year through Mettur, which could have been easily stored over here, and had it been done, it could have helped both Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. This is the place which is called as Ogenekal, and in this place only Kamarajar earlier went ahead and put this, laid this foundation stone for this particular dam called as Rasimanal. And all this place, it's a beautiful, amazing place, and the officials and the people over here, very clearly the people over here have a lot of knowledge about this sport, and they claim that when Mettur Dam is actually providing water to several districts of the state, had another dam been constructed over here as planned as per Kamarajar several decades ago, the Rasimanal Dam, the situation would have been entirely different when it had come to Tamil Nadu. Dharmapuri is in an elevated spot, and that's the reason Dharmapuri is not able to enjoy, even though Kaveri is flowing through it, the water except for drinking purpose. Imagine this water is being used for Dharmapuri and other areas for irrigation as well. It would have been become a complete kind of a bliss, a beautiful thing for them, but they are still waiting for it. Even after several decades, it has not yet been completed, and that seems to be the only worry they are raising from here. This is one aspect of Dharmapuri district where Election Basha from the ground is bringing to you. But on the other hand, there is a very, very important issue, something several decades old, but that issue, that is something that reflects the struggle of the people from the spot and how it has to be rectified. Let's just go and talk to the people, we can call them as the victims, who had suffered a lot because of something that went missing, called as conscience of the government. There is something more important that we need to address, and that is about a dark hour in the state of Tamil Nadu's history, something that is indelible and something where the state was at fault, and even now no proper any kind of remorse or whatever the crime that occurred for which the actual payment has not been provided, all because those involved, the victims, are from the scheduled tribe. We are talking about one issue called as Vachathi that occurred in 1991. This is involving officials from the government, forest officials, police officials, and also VAOs. More than 260. That was one of the biggest cases at that point, which was brought out by the Communist Party at that time. In 1992, this was a place of a major crime, because of which more than 260 government officials were booked, arrested and charged for multiple crimes, including gang rape and an atrocity that was upon the tribals over here. In Dharmapuri, there are a lot of tribals who are still, unlike in areas which is underdeveloped. But this particular incident that occurred in Vachathi is a dark hour when it comes to Tamil Nadu history, because the victims here claim that instead of investigating this particular matter, the then government tried to hide it. 18 women from this place who were children at the spot, some 13, some 17, were brought to this location over here, and they were brutally assaulted and gang raped by government officials. The government officials were the ones who were charged with that particular crime, and that needs to be registered on that day. There are several such crimes that occur against tribal people, but this one was brought out by then Marxist Party leaders who fought for them, and they had to wait for 32 years to get justice.
அப்புறம் சாயந்தரம் நேரம் ஆன உடனே அந்த ஃபாரஸ்ட்காரனுங்க எங்களை இப்போ இந்த கூட்டத்தில் நாங்களாம் எங்கள் அம்மா சொந்த பந்தத்தை கூட உட்காந்துருக்கும்போது அடிச்சு இழுக்கிறாங்க ஒவ்வொருத்தியா, நீ வாடி அப்படின்னு சொல்லி என்னை இழுக்கிறாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் அதே மாதிரி மற்ற பொண்ணுங்களையும் அடிச்சு பிடிச்சி இழுக்கிறானுங்க. இழுத்து இந்த இடத்துல லாரி நிற்குது, அந்த லாரியில் பிடிச்சி எங்கள் முடி பிடிச்சி அப்படியே தூக்கி போடுறானுங்க. போடும்போது ஒருத்தர் அழுதுகிட்டு எங்களை எங்கே கூட்டிகிட்டு போகிறீங்க அப்படின்னு அதுக்கு எந்த பதிலுமே சொல்லல. அப்போ இருக்கும்போது தான் அந்த 18 பொண்ணுங்கள் தான் அந்த லாரியில் இருக்கிறோம். அந்த லாரி கூட்டிகிட்டு அந்த ஏரிக்கு போகுது. ஏரிக்கு போகும்போது சாயந்தரம் நேரம் ஆயிடுச்சு. அப்போ அங்கே போய் ஒவ்வொரு பொண்ணுங்களையா என்ன 2 பேர் பிடிச்சி இழுத்துட்டு போகிறானுங்க. இழுத்து போய் அந்த ஏரியில் தான் இவ்வளோ சித்திரவதை பண்ணி எங்களை கற்பழிப்பு சித்திரவதைக்கு ஆளாக்கி அப்புறம் உடம்பெல்லாம் காயத்தோடு நாங்கள் திரும்பி எங்களை ஃபாரஸ்ட் ஆஃபீஸ் கூட்டிகிட்டு போகும்போது ரொம்ப இருட்டான நேரம் ஆயிடுச்சு. அப்புறம் மற்ற ஒருத்தருக்கு ஒருத்தர் நாங்கள் பொண்ணுங்களே சொல்லி அழுதுகிட்டோம். யார் சின்ன வயசு பொண்ணுங்களா யார் இருக்கிறாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ஒரு 18 பெண்களை வாங்கன்னு பிடிச்சி இழுத்து அம்மா இல்லை அம்மா பிடிச்சிட்டு நாங்கள் அழுகுறோம், எதுக்கு இவங்க கூப்பிட்றாங்கன்னு தெரியாமல் இருக்கும்போது அம்மா பிடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கும்போது எல்லாம் அடித்து வாங்கன்னு இழுத்து ஒரு லாரியில் ஏற்றி இந்த பக்கம் இதுதான் ஏரி, இந்த இடத்துல தான் அந்த பிரச்சனை நடந்ததே. இந்த பக்கம் ஏரிக்கு கொண்டு வந்த லாரியிலேருந்து அங்கே லாரியிலேருந்து கீழே இறக்கி அவங்களும் தனித்தனியாக அந்த புதற்குள்ள நிறைய கருவேல மரமாக இருக்கும். அவங்கள தனித்தனியாக அந்த பக்கம் கூட்டிகிட்டு போயிட்டு எல்லா பெண்கள்கிட்ட தப்பான முறையில் அந்த ஃபாரஸ்ட்டுக்காரங்க போலீஸ் எல்லாமே இருந்தாங்க, எங்களுக்காக பாதுகாப்பு யாரும் இல்லை. அப்புறமா பெண்கள்லாம் அவங்களும் இங்கே தனித்தனியாக கூட்டிகிட்டு போயிட்டு இங்கே தான் கற்பழிப்பு நடந்த இடமே இதுதான்.
India Today's Election Basha ground report from Dharmapuri has clearly showed that while we have this much resource and a possibility to construct a dam at Rasimanal, the necessary water for Tamil Nadu can be brought from this Rasimanal instead of fighting with Karnataka over the Kaveri water or the building of the Megadhatu. However, the bigger picture is about providing a quality life, a decent life, and a respectable life for the tribal people. And these are the issues from Dharmapuri district which the people want to be rectified. With Irfan and Devraj, Pramod Madhav for India Today.
And for more stories from the state of Kerala, let's go to Shivakumar.
Thank you, Pramod. Well, it's a big day for the BJP in Kerala as Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in Thiruvananthapuram, the state capital, and spoke to the party workers, addressed a public rally here. In his public meeting, he launched a scathing attack at the left and Congress, saying that though the two parties have different symbols, ideologically and in practice they are both the same. He said that they have dragged back Thiruvananthapuram, the growth of Thiruvananthapuram and the state of Kerala. And Thiruvananthapuram will be set as a model city for the entire country in the coming years as the BJP is now ruling the corporation. He also thanked the people of Thiruvananthapuram for electing BJP and giving them a chance to show good governance. He also said that the left in Tripura and Bengal have vanished and it's only in Kerala it's still existing, and that's because the Congress and the left has an understanding behind the doors. He also said that the Congress should also be, people should be careful about the Congress and not give them another chance in Kerala, because from the International Congress they have turned into the Muslim Maoist Congress. So that's what Prime Minister Modi spoke about, the left and the Congress, most importantly highlighting the BJP's victory in Thiruvananthapuram Corporation. Earlier in the day, he also launched multiple development projects in the presence of Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, the most important one being the flagging off of 3 Amrit Bharat Express trains and 1 passenger train, boosting the rail connectivity in the state of Kerala. Listen to the reactions.
LDF और UDF, इन दोनों के झंडे अलग है, सिंबल अलग है, लेकिन इनकी पॉलिटिक्स, इनका एजेंडा एक ही है। झंडा अलग है, एजेंडा एक है। फुल करप्शन, जीरो अकाउंटेबिलिटी, फुल कम्युनलिज्म, जीरो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। एलडीएफ और यूडीएफ को पता है कि 5 या 10 साल बाद उन्हें ही मौका मिलता है, इसलिए यहां सरकार तो बदलती है लेकिन सिस्टम वही रहता है। तिरुवनंतपुरम पूरे देश के लिए एक मॉडल सिटी बनेगा। I extend my full support to make Thiruvananthapuram one of the best cities of India. भगवान अयप्पा के प्रति पूरे देश के लोगों की, हम सबकी अगाध आस्था है, लेकिन एलडीएफ सरकार ने सबरीमला मंदिर की परंपराओं को नुकसान पहुंचाने में कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ी है। अब यहां गोल्ड के चोरी होने की खबरें आ रही है। मंदिर में से, भगवान के पास से गोल्ड की चोरी, सोने की चोरी। मैं एक बात स्पष्ट कहना चाहता हूं, यहां बीजेपी सरकार बनते ही आरोपों की पूरी जांच होगी और दोषियों की जगह जेल में होगी। एलडीएफ और यूडीएफ के लोगों ने केरला को करप्शन, कुशासन और अपीजमेंट की खतरनाक राजनीति में झोंक दिया है।
Well, moving on to the next story. Ahead of the assembly elections, there seems to be another rift between the Congress and the Congress MP from Thiruvananthapuram, Shashi Tharoor, as the Congress MP has decided to skip the High Command meeting called for the state leadership to discuss the assembly elections in Delhi today. In fact, what we're understanding is what triggered this rift is whatever unfolded in the Mahapanchayat organized in Kochi, in which Rahul Gandhi addressed the party workers. What we're learning is that Tharoor reportedly is very upset with the way he was treated. He felt insulted at the event as he was asked to speak and was informed earlier that after Tharoor's speech only Rahul Gandhi will be speaking. But instead, after Tharoor's speech, multiple Congress leaders spoke and he had to wait. And as per the protocol, the seating arrangement was also not accordingly placed. He was also upset reportedly because Rahul Gandhi, while addressing the gathering, did not mention his name while he took the other names, is what we're understanding. So all of this has contributed to this rift, is what we know, and that's the reason why he has skipped the meeting. The state leadership, however, tried to contact him and asked him to attend the event that's taking place in Delhi. It's a crucial meeting because the seat sharing formula with the alliance partners will all be discussed in the meeting that's held in Delhi today. But Tharoor instead has chosen to attend the Kerala Literature Festival that's taking place in Kozhikode. Remember, there's been an ongoing rift between the Congress and the Tharoor out in the open. But recently in Wayanad, there was a camp of the Congress party in Kerala to discuss the assembly elections, and it was reported that all the rift between Congress and the state leadership of Congress and Tharoor has been sorted, and he also said that he will be working closely with the Congress party for the assembly elections. And it's after this that another rift is also out there in the wide open. Listen to the reactions.
जितने भी हमारे मजबूत नेता केरला के हैं जो कांग्रेस के लिए रेलेवेंट हैं वो सब आ रहे हैं। जो रेलेवेंट नहीं है कांग्रेस के लिए और जो हम कांग्रेस के बड़े नेता नहीं हैं वो आए या ना आए उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है। जितने भी हमारे मजबूत नेता केरला के हैं जो कांग्रेस के लिए रेलेवेंट हैं वो सब आ रहे हैं। जो रेलेवेंट नहीं है कांग्रेस के लिए और जो हम कांग्रेस के बड़े नेता नहीं हैं वो आए या ना आए उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता।
Well, that's a statement coming in from Congress that he's not very relevant, and all the relevant leaders from the state leadership are attending the meeting today. We'll have to wait and see how Tharoor is going to now respond to this comment from the Congress party. Well, that's all we have from the Kerala segment. Over to my colleague Nagarjun with all the stories that's making headlines in Karnataka.
Breaking news coming in the ongoing face-off between government and the governor. The Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah ups the ante against Governor Gehlot. The Chief Minister Siddaramaiah accuses Karnataka governor of insulting the national anthem last morning. Siddaramaiah says that the governor must have stayed in the assembly or in the house till the national anthem had completely been played. He also went on to say that governor left the house immediately after reading his speech, but he should have stayed as per the protocol till the national anthem was played in the assembly post his speech, is what Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has just said on the floor of the house. Listening to what CM had to say.
ಗವರ್ನರ್ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಎಷ್ಟಾರ ಓದ್ಲಿ ಅವರು 3 ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಓದ್ಲಿ 4 ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಓದ್ಲಿ ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊನೆಯಿಂದ ಹೇಳೋದಂತೂ ಹೇಳಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹೇಳಲಿ, ಆದರೆ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗೀತೆಯನ್ನ ಮುಗಿಸೋವರೆಗಾರು ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರು?
A full-blown centre versus opposition state showdown is unfolding over the role of the governors and Raj Bhavan. As earlier this week, Tamil Nadu Governor R.N. Ravi walked out of the state assembly allegedly over criticisms against the centre in his speech. In Kerala, Governor Rajendra altered the cabinet-approved speech and also made certain additions and deletions to his speech as well. And Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin had launched a sharp attack accusing governors in Karnataka, in Tamil Nadu and in Kerala for behaving like party agents and undermining the elected governments as well. He went on to say that the stakes are raised, announcing that the DMK will consult opposition parties nationwide and push for a constitutional amendment to scrap what he calls the obsolete governor's address. Congress has backed the charge, alleging that the BJP is using Raj Bhavans to destabilize opposition governments wherever the BJP is not in power. the BJP has hit back hard, insisting that the governor represents the constitution and accusing Congress of violating parliamentary democracy and the norms, deepening the political standoff that is ongoing. Listen into what exactly happened in Karnataka Assembly as well.
कांग्रेस के विधायकों ने सिर्फ शेम नहीं कहा, उन्होंने धिक्कारा भी बोला और उनके साथ धक्का मुक्की भी करी। दिखता है कि कांग्रेस की जो दलित विरोधी सोच है वो परिलक्षित होती है, क्योंकि थावरचंद गहलोत एक दलित नेता है, उनके साथ जिस प्रकार व्यवहार किया गया वह दलितों का अपमान है।
बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है ये, और जिस तरह से ये घमंडिया गठबंधन की जहाँ जहाँ सरकारें हैं वहाँ संवैधानिक संस्थाओं का खुलेआम मजाक उड़ाया जाता है, संविधान का मजाक उड़ाया जाता है। कर्नाटक विधानसभा में राष्ट्रगान गाने से मना कर दिया गया, जिसके उपलक्ष्य में माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय ने सभा का बहिष्कार किया था। अब अच्छा है कि ये लोग सुप्रीम कोर्ट जा रहे हैं, अब सुप्रीम कोर्ट ही इस पे गणना करेगा कि क्या इस राज्य सरकार का आचरण ठीक है या नहीं।
Breaking news coming in as well. High Court of Karnataka allows bikes to be used as taxis. The Karnataka High Court has now lifted the ban on the bike services, taxi services in the state of Karnataka. A division bench led by the Chief Justice has set aside the earlier single judge order that upheld the state government's prohibition, allowing the appeals filed by the aggregators including Ola, Uber. The court ruled that the bikes can be now used as the transport vehicles subject to the permission under the law. The High Court now has directed that the bike owners and aggregators must apply for licenses and the government is required to issue permits as per the existing legal provision. That's a big relief for all the aggregators that were using bikes as taxis, and now a Chief Justice bench led in Karnataka High Court has given relief for aggregators to use bike taxis in Karnataka. Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar is in Davos in Switzerland. He has spoken exclusively to India today. He said that the Karnataka Game of Thrones, in fact, continues to fuel the political charter. As per Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar, he has maintained his silence amidst the intense speculation over the possible leadership change in the state of Karnataka. Speaking exclusively to India today at Davos at the World Economic Forum and responding to questions on the power sharing formula with Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, Shivakumar offered a telling line saying, "I live on hope," when asked if he would return to Davos next year as the Chief Minister. He firmly maintained that the leadership issue is an internal Congress matter and not meant for media debate or speculation, once again saying that the final decision rests with the party high command in national capital. Defending his presence at Davos during the Karnataka Assembly session, Shivakumar said that his visit was focused on attracting global investment to Karnataka and his state as well. Listening to what D.K. Shivakumar spoke exclusively to India today in Davos.
While you're here in Davos, Karnataka Assembly session has begun. And it's very strange that the Deputy Chief Minister is not there. Mr. Siddaramaiah, the Chief Minister, of course, is there. You're here in Davos. And this has once again led to speculation. What's going on between you and Mr. Siddaramaiah? You all have breakfast at each other's houses, but the truth is that question, Kaun Banega Mukhyamantri, has not been settled.
I have come here for my state. We called the session to discuss the MNREGA. MNREGA is our heart. MNREGA is our rural development. MNREGA is Srimati Sonia Gandhi and Manmohan Singh gave to this country. Work to right.
29th of January, we are told there's likely to be a meeting in Delhi between you, Mr. Siddaramaiah, Rahul Gandhi, or the Congress High Command. Can you confirm that?
I don't want to comment on that. It is our party, they will take a call. I am confident of my party leadership.
I've been hearing this, that the party will take a call for the last couple of months. All I want to know is, if you come next year to Davos, will you be coming in the capacity of Deputy Chief Minister or Chief Minister? Sir, it has been said on more than one occasion, certainly by your supporters and even hinted by you, that there was a 2.5 years arrangement between you and Mr. Siddaramaiah. That arrangement ended in November. He is now the longest serving Chief Minister of Karnataka. That ended in January earlier this month. Now what happens? Are you expecting to take over as Chief Minister, or you are not even looking at that?
I am not looking at it, because for me It is not a matter to be discussed on the media. It is a understanding between all of us in the party, and our leader and myself, Siddaramaiah, will take a call with the guidance of the leadership.
So when you come here next year, will you come as Deputy Chief Minister and a Minister in charge of Bengaluru, or will I be talking to the Chief Minister of Karnataka?
I live on hope.
You live on hope. So you hope that you will be Chief Minister next year?
Let me not comment on that. Let us see what my leaders will do.
It's a wrap on today's bulletin of So South here on India Today, and we'll be getting you a lot more news all through the day, and we'll see you once again at 1 p.m. on Monday. Until then, keep watching India Today.